Hi everyone, welcome back to Listen and Learn English. I'm Bruno and I'm so happy to be here with you again.
And I'm Carol. We're so glad you're joining us for another relaxing session of English conversation and listening practice. Before we get started, do us a quick favor. Hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you never miss our daily lessons.
Yes, please. Liking this video and subscribing helps our channel grow, and it guarantees you get fresh, natural English practice every single day. And if you're enjoying our podcast style, drop a quick comment right now telling us where in the world you're listening from. We love reading those.
Today, we're diving into a topic that's part of everyone's daily life, shopping and consumer habits.
Think about it. We shop for groceries, clothes, gadgets, gifts, and so much more. Whether we're buying online or in a store, shopping is something we all do constantly.
For intermediate learners at the B1 and B2 levels, this topic is perfect because it's full of everyday vocabulary and natural expressions. We're not just talking about buying and selling. We want to explore real phrases like to go window shopping, to be a bargain hunter, to splurge on something, and to be a shopaholic.
We'll share our own shopping stories, talk about online versus in-store shopping, discuss sales and discounts, and even explore how our consumer habits have changed over the years.
Remember, our goal is to help your brain absorb English naturally through context. No stressful grammar drills here. So grab a coffee, sit back, relax, and let's begin our conversation.
Let's start by going back in time. Carol, what's your favorite shopping memory?
Oh, that's a fun question. I have so many memories. I think my favorite one is from when I was a kid. My mom would take me to the mall on Saturdays, and we'd walk around, look at everything, and sometimes buy a small treat. I loved the whole experience.
That sounds lovely. There's something special about the whole shopping experience, isn't there? I remember my first time buying something with my own money. I was so proud of myself.
That's such a great feeling. To buy something with your own money, that's a phrase we all remember. It's a small step toward independence.
Exactly. And that's the magic of shopping. It's not just about getting things. It's about the experience, the decisions, and sometimes the memories we create along the way.
That's so true. Now, are you someone who plans your shopping carefully, or do you buy things on impulse?
I have to be honest, I'm definitely an impulse buyer. I see something I like and I just have to get it. My friends always tease me about it.
That's a great term. An impulse buyer means someone who buys things without thinking too much, usually because they see something they like in the moment. I'm the opposite. I'm a very careful shopper. I always make a list and compare prices.
That's a smart approach. To make a list and to compare prices are great phrases for shopping. They help you stay organized and save money.
Exactly. And that leads us perfectly into our next topic, the different ways we shop and the habits we have.
Let's talk about how we shop today. Carol, do you prefer shopping online or in a store?
I love both, but I think I prefer online shopping for most things. It's so convenient. You can shop from your couch, compare prices easily, and find things that aren't available in local stores.
Convenient. That's a great word. It means something is easy and doesn't require much effort. Online shopping is definitely convenient. But I still love going to a physical store. I like to see and touch the products before I buy them.
That's a great point, to see and touch the products. That's one of the main advantages of in-store shopping. You can check the quality, try things on, and get a real feel for what you're buying.
Exactly. And there's another advantage. You get the product immediately. No waiting for delivery. To get it right away. That's a great phrase.
True, but online shopping has its own advantages too. You can read reviews from other customers, which helps you make better decisions. And you can often find better deals and discounts online.
Reviews and deals. Those are essential shopping words. A review is what customers say about a product, and a deal is a special offer or a good price. For example, I read the reviews before buying this phone, and I got a great deal.
And let's talk about shipping and delivery. Those are important for online shopping. Shipping is the process of sending the product, and delivery is when it arrives at your door.
Great words. And there's free shipping. That's when you don't have to pay extra for the product to be sent to you. Everyone loves free shipping.
Absolutely. And what about returns? That's when you send a product back because you don't want it or it's not what you expected.
Returns are so important. For example, the shirt didn't fit, so I made a return. Many online stores offer free returns, which makes shopping online much less risky.
So whether you shop online or in a store, each has its advantages. The key is to find what works best for you and your needs.
Let's talk about one of the most exciting parts of shopping, sales and discounts. Carol, are you a bargain hunter?
Oh yes, I'm definitely a bargain hunter. I love finding a good deal. I always wait for sales, use coupons, and look for discounts before I buy anything. It's like a game for me.
A bargain hunter, that's a great term. It means someone who loves finding things at a good price. And a bargain is something you buy at a lower price than usual. For example, this jacket was a real bargain. I got it for half price.
Exactly. And there are so many words for sales and discounts. Let's talk about some of them. A sale is when prices are reduced. A discount is a reduction in price. And a coupon is a voucher that gives you a discount.
Great words. And what about to be on sale? That means something is being sold at a reduced price. For example, these shoes are on sale. They're 30% off.
30% off, that's a great phrase. It means you pay 70% of the original price. And to go on sale means the sale starts. For example, the new collection goes on sale next week.
And let's not forget about Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Those are huge shopping days with massive discounts. Black Friday is the day after Thanksgiving in the US, and Cyber Monday is the Monday after that, focused on online deals.
Those are such big shopping events. People wait all year for those sales. And there's also a clearance sale. That's when a store sells off remaining items at very low prices to make room for new stock.
A clearance sale is great. For example, the store is having a clearance sale. Everything is 50% off. That's when you can find some amazing deals.
And what about to splurge? That's when you spend a lot of money on something special. For example, I splurged on a nice dinner for my birthday.
To splurge is a fun word. It means to treat yourself to something expensive or special. We all deserve to splurge sometimes.
Absolutely, but it's also important to be smart about shopping. To budget means to plan how much money you'll spend, and to stick to your budget means to not spend more than you planned.
To budget and to stick to your budget, those are really important phrases. For example, I'm trying to stick to my budget this month, so I'm not buying anything unnecessary.
Great advice. So whether you're a bargain hunter or a careful budgeter, the key is to be smart and enjoy the experience.
Let's talk about our consumer habits. Carol, what do you think influences your buying decisions?
That's a great question. I think a lot of things influence me. The price, the quality, the brand, and even the reviews from other people. I also think about whether I really need the item or if I'm just buying it on impulse.
That's a really thoughtful approach. To influence is a great word. It means to affect or shape your decisions. And a consumer is a person who buys goods and services.
Exactly. And there's a term called consumer behavior. That's the study of how people decide what to buy. It's a whole field of study.
Consumer behavior, that's a great term. And there's also a shopping spree. That's when you go on a big shopping trip and buy a lot of things. For example, she went on a shopping spree and bought 5 new outfits.
A shopping spree sounds fun, but it can be dangerous for your wallet. And what about to be a shopaholic? That's someone who loves shopping so much that they can't stop.
A shopaholic, that's a fun word. It's a combination of shop and alcoholic. It describes someone who is addicted to shopping. For example, he's a shopaholic. He buys something new every week.
That's so relatable for some of us. But let's talk about something more serious, impulse buying. That's when you buy something without thinking, usually because you see it and want it immediately.
Impulse buying is a real challenge for many people. For example, I need to stop impulse buying. I bought 3 books I haven't read yet. It's a common habit, but it can add up quickly.
And what about to compare prices? That's when you look at different stores or websites to find the best price for something. It's a smart habit that saves money.
To compare prices is essential. For example, I always compare prices before buying electronics. I saved $50 on my new headphones.
Great tip. And let's talk about brand loyalty. That's when you always buy from the same brand because you trust it. For example, I have brand loyalty to this coffee brand. I never buy anything else.
Brand loyalty is a real thing. Some people are very loyal to certain brands, while others like to try new things. It's all about personal preference.
So our consumer habits are shaped by many things: price, quality, brand, reviews, and even our emotions. Being aware of these influences helps us make better decisions.
Let's talk about shopping for different types of things. Carol, what's your favorite thing to shop for?
Oh, I love shopping for clothes. I enjoy trying on different outfits, finding new styles, and putting together looks. It's like a creative activity for me.
That's wonderful. To try on is a great phrasal verb. It means to put on clothes to see if they fit. For example, can I try on this dress? And to put together an outfit means to combine clothes to create a look.
Exactly. And what about you, Bruno? What do you love shopping for?
I love shopping for gadgets and electronics. I'm always looking at the latest phones, headphones, and smart devices. I could spend
hours in an electronics store.
That's so you. Gadgets and electronics, those are great words. A gadget is a small, useful device, like a smartwatch or a wireless charger.
Exactly. And let's talk about groceries. That's the food and household items you buy regularly. For example, I need to go grocery shopping. We're out of milk and eggs.
Grocery shopping is something we all do, and there's a shopping cart. That's the basket on wheels you use in a supermarket. And a checkout is where you pay for your items.
Great words. The checkout is essential. It's where the cashier scans your items and you pay. And a receipt is the paper that shows what you bought and how much you paid.
A receipt is so important. For example, keep your receipt in case you need to return the item. And to pay by card or to pay in cash. Those are common ways to pay.
And let's not forget about gift shopping. That's when you buy presents for other people. For example, I'm doing my gift shopping for the holidays this weekend.
Gift shopping is so much fun, but it can also be stressful. You want to find the perfect gift for each person. And there's a gift receipt. That's a special receipt that lets the person return the gift without you knowing.
A gift receipt is a lifesaver. It's a thoughtful way to make sure the person can exchange the gift if they don't like it.
So whether you're shopping for clothes, gadgets, groceries, or gifts, each type of shopping has its own vocabulary and its own fun.
Let's end our conversation by sharing some smart shopping tips. Carol, what's your best advice for smart shopping?
My best advice is to always make a list before you go shopping. It helps you stay focused and avoid impulse buying. And always compare prices before you buy something big.
Great advice. To make a list and to compare prices. Those are the foundations of smart shopping. And I'd add, always check the reviews before buying something online. It helps you avoid disappointment.
Exactly. And another tip is to wait for sales. If you can wait a few weeks, you might find the same item at a much lower price. Patience pays off. That's a great expression.
Patience pays off. I love that. It means being patient leads to good results. For example, I waited for the sale and patience paid off. I saved 40%.
And let's talk about to be a smart shopper. That's someone who makes wise buying decisions. A smart shopper knows what they need, compares prices, and doesn't waste money.
A smart shopper. That's a great goal. Now, let's do a quick review of some of the key words and phrases we use today so you can remember them easily.
Great idea. We talked about to go window shopping, to look at things in stores without buying, a bargain hunter, someone who loves finding good deals, to splurge on, to spend a lot of money on something special, a shopaholic, someone who is addicted to shopping, impulse buying, buying something without thinking, to compare prices, to look for the best price, to try on, to put on clothes to see if they fit, a receipt, the paper that shows what you bought, to be on sale, to be sold at a reduced price, a clearance sale, a sale to clear out old stock, to stick to your budget, to not spend more than you planned, brand loyalty, always buying from the same brand.
Wonderful list. Try using 2 or 3 of these expressions this week whenever you talk about shopping or buying something. The more you use them, the more natural they become.
And remember, whether you're a bargain hunter, a smart shopper, or a careful budgeter, the key is to enjoy the experience and make wise choices. Happy shopping!
That brings us to the end of today's episode on shopping and consumer habits.
We covered so much today, from our shopping memories and online versus in-store shopping to sales and discounts, consumer habits, and smart shopping tips.
We hope this conversation helped you build confidence with everyday shopping vocabulary in English. Remember, language learning is a lot like shopping. Every small step forward takes you closer to your goals.
Listening to natural conversations every day trains your ear, expands your vocabulary, and makes spoken English feel second nature. So keep practicing and you'll get there.
If you found today's episode useful, please give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, and make sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss an episode.
Tell us in the comments below, what's the best deal you've ever found while shopping? We read every single comment and love hearing your stories.
We post brand new English listening lessons every day, so we look forward to practicing with you again tomorrow.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Keep learning, keep practicing, and happy shopping.
See you next time.
Bye-bye.